This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for June 10, 2023, 3 shot, 1 fatally at Duhaney Park Plaza. 3 people were shot, 1 fatally during a gun attack at the Duhaney Park Plaza in St. Andrew on Friday afternoon. The dead man has been identified as Juna Barrett, 33, from Ferry District, Kingston, 20. The injured included a 34-year-old handyman from Greater Portmore, St. Catherine, and a 24-year-old man from Kingston, 20. It was reported that Barrett and one of the now injured men were sitting in the plaza when they were pounced upon by a man armed with a handgun. The man, police said, opened gunfire at Barrett, who it appeared may have been the intended target. He was hit in the upper body. The other man ran on hearing the gunshots but was hit in his left foot and the leg. The second injured man was walking in the direction of where the shooting took place and was hit in the right upper section of his back. All the injured persons were rushed by 2 police units to hospital, where Barrett was pronounced dead and the others were being treated. Police say they are yet to establish a motive for the attack. Man injured in gun attack at a gas station. A man was yesterday afternoon shot in a gun attack at a gas station located at the intersection of Constant Spring Road and Dunrobin Avenue in St. Andrew. He was reportedly rushed to hospital. The shooting occurred about 3 o'clock. The gunshots caused the persons to scamper for cover. The scene was processed by the police and the traffic was diverted along the busy thoroughfare. Rifles, ammo, and a ballistic vest seized in Mountain View. Detectives assigned to the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch yesterday seized the 2 rifles and several rounds of ammunition during an operation on Jacques Road in Mountain View, Kingston. A man was arrested. The police report that about 8:25 a.m., the team conducted an operation at a house and the following items were seized: 2 high-powered rifles, 28 5.56 mm cartridges, 42 9mm cartridges, 1 7.26 cartridge, 3 ballistic vests. The identity of the man in custody is being withheld pending further investigations. St. Catherine laborers accused of stealing $4 million worth of copper wires freed. 3 laborers accused of stealing copper wires valued at $4 million were yesterday freed in the St. Catherine Parish Court after the prosecution offered no evidence. Those freed are Roshane Pearson, Ricardo Wedderburn, and Daniel Watson, all of Spanish Town addresses. Attorney-at-law Andrew Graham argued that the case against the men was weak and that the trial has been stalled for years. Graham noted that the case has been on the priority list since 2020. He argued that the situation is unfair to the men and that the matter should be dismissed. No evidence was offered by the prosecution. Parish Court Judge Natalie Query Dixon upheld the submission and dismissed the case. It was alleged that on December 16, 2019, the 3 men were held with copper wires along St. John's Road in St. Catherine. An investigation was launched by the police and the telecommunication company Flow was identified as the owner of the copper wires. The 3 men were eventually charged. The case was set for trial but faced several postponements. 6 homeless after fire destroys houses in Golden Spring. 6 people, including 2 children, were left homeless after a fire of unknown origin gutted 3 houses along Mount James Road in Golden Spring, St. Andrew on Thursday. The inferno, which began around noon, came as a surprise to one of the victims, Roshane Gordon, who spoke to the news team on Friday. He says he was not at home at the time and was alerted by a friend. "I was in Golden Spring Square and one of my friends called me and said them see fire up at the house. By the time I reach up there, fire take over the entire house," Gordon told the news. Gordon, who lives with his 2-year-old child and spouse, said they lost everything. "TV, fridge, furniture, stove, bed clothes, bird paper, all my sister's house burned down too," Gordon said. He has since made a makeshift shelter to house his family in the interim, but says he could use all the help he can get. I had applied from a longer time to get help with the housing, but I don't hear from the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, Gordon said. He commended the work of the fire brigade. Them never come quick, but when them reach, them do a good job, he said. The Stony Hill Fire Department responded to the blaze and they provided a cooling down operation. The fire is still under investigation. The fire reportedly started in a back room and quickly spread to other sections and adjoining homes. When the news team visited the location, the devastation was quickly accessed with the debris left behind and destroyed personal belongings. Norvette Pinnock, the sister of two of the fire victims, said while the residents attempted to help salvage some items, more could have been saved if an alarm was raised earlier. According to her, a male victim saw the smoke and started to retrieve the items and somehow made the alarm late. Pinnock said he was there and couldn't answer because he was busy drying out his stuff. The fire gateway and burned down the place. People close by could have helped save the place. She said she is sad that her siblings lost all their belongings, and although she was at home doing work, the noise prevented her from being aware of a fire, albeit so close. The fire didn't affect my house. I live next door. I literally watched the house burn right down. I couldn't go to work on Friday. I've had to put them up because I can't make my niece and my nephew them sleep outdoors, Pinnock said. Counsel for the Stony Hill Division, Tasha Swamp, visited the location for a first-hand view and met with the families. The news understands that arrangements are being made to mobilize support. Anyone wishing to assist the fire victims can call 876-214-1359 or 876-287-6528. Kahal Yahweh leader says a group being victimized by authorities. The leader of the Kahal Yahweh religious group in St. James, Javon Thompson, has broken his silence on the raid of his compound, claiming that he and his family are being victimized by the authorities. His comments followed a police operation at the facility on Wednesday, during which 23 children and 15 adults were removed from the compound in Paradise District amid allegations of child abuse. In a post to social media site TikTok, the leader claimed that for 3.5 years, he and the members of his group have been terrorized by the security forces. He alleged that on numerous occasions, the security forces have searched the premises without success for illegal guns and other contraband. He said the group is being treated as if they have no rights.
You have broken into my home instead of asking to enter time and time again. My children have been traumatized by you, yet you say you are here to help. You said you don't know our school. So how then would we receive correspondence from the ministry acknowledging us as a school? How is it that we have proof of GSAT passes recorded in your system?
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.